What's going on, guys? This is DREADFULxSHOT, and we're just entering in the codes for the time lost vault. And I think I already mistitled this incorrectly. I think we're actually on code number 12. I believe it's in seasonal. Nope, not seasonal. Lore. And we'll double check that. Just make sure we're on the right page here. We are done with 11, so we are on 12. So code 12 is Hex Snake plus Hex Snake Hex plus. I didn't go through this on the first video, but it really doesn't matter what class you are. Just make sure you have something that gives you survivability. Titans have a pretty good boost on their jumps, same as hunters, so it really shouldn't be that hard. Hex is our first one. You can use that to change your trajectory pretty easily, and that gets you out of the way. Most situations with any of the monsters, most of them pretty easy. Titans have a rally barricade if you need a moment to take a breath. Next one is Snake. You can also use the combination that I'm using right now, Black Talon and Stronghold. I don't remember which one has the perk, but basically if you block at the moment you take damage, you get basically all your life back. I think that's the Black Talon. And then the Stronghold gauntlets make it so when you block you actually don't use any ammo, so it's a pretty powerful combination. It's what I recommend in here more than Lion Rampants. Next one is Plus. Where are you at? Straight across, probably. Seems to be the favorite. For those, they're pretty easy to get by. Just make sure you're just running through. Occasionally jump when you hear them start to wind up. Next one is Hex, then we're going to do Snake. I was getting a little mixed up in the first video because I was trying to remember like the whole combination, and I forget exactly where I was at. So I'm going to try not to do that quite so much. Nothing like rerunning these just because. So our next one is Snake. I would believe with Hunters the best one, and don't quote me on it because I don't really use Hunters that much. Oh my gosh, I think I just lost where I was at. So bad. I'm gonna assume it's Hex. I don't know if I just did Hex or not. Jeez. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing that's getting me mixed up, is I've done so many of these, they're starting to run together. And the last one's a pretty long one. It's 20 entries, I believe, so I would recommend probably doing something like writing it down and then just crossing them off as you go through them, or doing like a check mark next to it. I think that's going to be the easiest way to get through 20 of them without messing up. I mean, you can do it in reverse, but it really doesn't matter because you're just trying to make sure you stay on the right path of it. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Dang it. So starting off with a big old fail. I'll probably be able to get to 15 here. I got about 20 or so minutes I can do this with. I'll try and keep this under 30 minutes. Alright, so starting again, number 12. With the Warlocks, they actually have a nice piece on the top tree. They have that Icarus dash they can use twice. You put a sword with it, and they got pretty crazy movement. So the first one is Snake. So all of that put aside, just use what you're comfortable with, what you know you can handle. And I have noticed that if you messed up and you start going through and you feel like you had the first 3 rooms right, it seems like those are going to repeat. You know what? I may have been looking at code number 11 and then came back through. Yeah, I'm going to have to reset it. I feel like I was looking at the wrong code. and that's what happened last time. And because I'm unsure, I would rather just reset at number 1 instead of getting all the way to 7 and not seeing that diamond saying it completed. So I don't think I'll talk anymore about this strategy of it. It seems to be mixing me up a little bit on what's going on. So Hex is our first one. Yeah, I started off wrong. Second one is Snake. Straight across. Third one is plus. And if you're someone like me who, even though they might be by themselves and not really talking to anyone, saying it out loud is really helpful, especially when you're saying first one, second one, third one. That way when you go back, you know, well, third one was plus, so now I'm on number 4, I'm not getting mixed up with that. So you'll hear me say that a lot, and that's really what I'm getting at. So the fourth one is Hex. Looks like back left, maybe. And Hydro rooms are super easy. Most of the time you just run by and not even have to jump. Alright, and our fifth one is Snake. We'll be putting these down in the description to help you get through if you don't already have them. They're also available on Reddit, and a couple of YouTubers have put it out. I really only follow about 3 or 4 of them, and the one I do follow put a pretty good guide in his video. So he's the one I'm using. His name's Red Caucus. You probably have heard of him at this point. If you're new light and this is your first time playing Destiny, definitely a good guy to follow. Has a lot of good stuff. So our sixth one is now Hex. So that's back right there. Just make sure you have some sort of fast-firing gun to break these shields. Sometimes you can break out of them by jumping up pretty high and quick. It seems to mess them up somehow. Alright, our last one is Plus. Where's our plus? Back left over there. We're in another room with these. So once again, like I said, just kind of keep your jumps going. It seems like when you change direction pretty quickly, those things get messed up, but you have to stay at run speed, otherwise they'll get you. Something about when you slow to walking, you try and do the same tactic, they're wise to it, but when you're running, they just seem to fly up and above you. So that's number 12. These you don't really have to worry about. They've already solved the puzzle. It's just kind of cool to look at. So now we're moving on to number 13. I'm just going to start with Clover plus Clover Diamond Snake Snake Hex is the code for this one. So first one is Clover. Second one is Plus. And the reason I decided to do stream with these instead of just listing them all out is, if you're like me, I like to do these codes at the same time that a video is playing. So if you're doing them at the same time videos playing, you can pretty much just listen and get through it. So our next one is Clover. That's in the back right for us. Next one is Diamond. Fourth one is Diamond. That's back left as well for us. And our fifth one is Snake. I like it when they're up front like that. And our sixth one is also Snake. Straight across. Love these rooms. If they could all be this way. I'm kind of hoping that the 20 entry one has a lot of blank rooms. I guess we won't know till we get there. And then the last one is Hex for code number 13. Just right up front. Happy days. I don't know if you saw when I did actually die in the first video. If you die in the sequence, you will go back to the very beginning and have to start over. Which is not a big deal when you're doing 7. It's whatever. You can pretty much fly through these codes like maybe one every 3-4 minutes. The 20 code is the one that concerns me. So if this strategy with the strongholds works well, we'll continue to rock that and use that as an official piece. The other person I saw that made a completion on the 20 actually used, well, the only person I've seen complete it used Top Tree Warlock for the Dawn Blade. Where's my code reset? I guess I didn't spend enough time in that final room. Yeah, they were using Top Tree, Dawn Blade for the Warlock, and simply just used Icarus Dash over and over. I guess it already reset. That's weird. I don't feel like it did. I don't feel like I hit the reset button. So rather than go through once again through all 7, I'm just going to go ahead and go back and reset. Which you can always go back to the beginning if you just go to the cauldron. I did not see it reset. Okay, so code number 14 is Hex, Diamond, Snake, plus, Hex, plus, plus. So first one we're looking for is Hex. Straight in the front for us, so that's pretty nice. And you can actually go behind these pieces and completely avoid everyone if you ever see that big dip there. Next one is Diamond. Our second symbol is a diamond. And right up front again. This is why I meant is you can go back behind these and just completely avoid all enemies and stay covered. Our third symbol is Snake. Straight across. Ooh. That's why I was using that combination. Our fourth symbol is plus. That's in the back right. I'm pretty sure this is not the same for everyone, it's just randomized. So you won't see all these symbols in the exact same location as me. Maybe you do. I won't be able to confirm that by any means. Our fifth symbol is hex. Just keep an eye out for your area. So we're back right. Okay. I'm not sure what triggers them. Sometimes they can, sometimes not. Sometimes I can get super lucky using one tactic, and then other times it's not at all like that. Right, our sixth symbol is plus, and it's the same for the seventh, so just plus plus. There's our plus sign. All the way in the back. Yeah, I wouldn't try to do anything crazy dodgy, just try not to run directly at enemies. If you can put a little bit of a angle on your approach to them, they usually miss. Definitely more often than not. Where is our plus over there? Okay. So if I run like this, for some reason you can't hit me. Just dodge back this way, and just big old ball of miss. And really didn't do anything crazy. Just don't run directly at them. It's kind of like if you watch a very small child play a shooter for the first time. They stay stationary and they can hit you if you're running directly at them, but not if you have any type of strafe at all. So kind of use the same thing when you're dealing with these NPC and monsters. Big PvE tip. Alright, so code number 15 is going to be Clover, Hex, plus Diamond, plus Snake, Diamond. So our first symbol is Clover. We'll see if we can probably get another 2 in here. I don't think we'll get all 19. There's actually a 20th code to give you a banner, and then there's also the long code for 21, I believe. So Clover. Back left, I think, is what I see there. See how I barely took any damage, even though I was pretty much running at them, but I wasn't really. I was just running a little off to the right of them, and for some reason that means they can't hit you. So, win for us. Our second symbol is Hex, which is straight to the back. So we got the milk thing going on. And that means you can't go in there without taking damage. And try to use cover whenever you can to your advantage. Our third symbol is going to be plus. Another easy one, straight up front for us. The Vex milk thing is not really all that bad, so if that's the encounter we get, I'll take it every time. The fourth symbol is Diamond. There, so we don't take too much damage. Straight back a little. The fifth symbol is plus. Straight to the back, which combination of these guys that encase you while you got blow up guys too. That's tricky. So number 6 is Snake. Let's reload this while we got that going. Front left, same thing, Vicks melt. And our last one is Diamond. And straight into the back on the other side. So another one of these is not too bad. Just try not to hit the lasers and it should be good. Which I thought would be trip mines the first time I saw it, but no, it's definitely not. Yeah, can't believe they were actually able to crack all those. Kudos to all those who did it. I believe Glad and Dado, that whole crew did a really good job of compiling something crazy like 5,000 codes. I know T-Rex was part of that. There's a lot of people working on it, so it's really cool to see the whole community come together. So code number 16 we're doing is Snake, Hex, 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 plus Diamond, Diamond. So our first symbol is Snake. Which straight across again, and I really like that. Our second symbol is Hex. This time I added a little bit of strafe in with my jump, and that worked really well. So our third symbol is Hex. Right up front, like it. Our fourth symbol is Hex as well. This is where calling it out to yourself may be very helpful, so you don't do it one too many times or one too few, or even too few. Hex again, right up front, pretty nice, like that. Our fifth symbol is plus. Left there, another easy room. And then the last two are diamonds, so I don't really have to count it out, but number 6 and 7 are diamond. Front, we got these guys. And of course our last one is diamond as well. So far the setup has been working pretty well for me in all room situations I've seen so far. Especially where they just have those guys in the center. You can easily just stand over here and get hit. Good stuff. Alright, so that completes code number 16. Definitely right at the cusp to be able to complete So it doesn't look like I'll get those done today, but at least we got quite a bit of the way through. We were able to get all the way to code number 16, so 1 through 16 complete in 2 videos. Unfortunately, I have things I have to take care of and get done, so won't be able to continue on. But when I join back in, we'll do code 17 through 19, the banner code, and hopefully we'll get through all the way to the big guy who starts our exotic quest. Once again, I'll go ahead and place those codes in the bottom, but I'm going to abbreviate all of them. Hex will be an H, Clover will be a C, Diamond will be a D, etc. So thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. A like is always appreciated if you actually did like what you saw. I'm even okay with a thumbs down if you didn't like what you saw, but I only ask, can you please leave me a comment, let me know what it was that you didn't like about it, and I'm okay with trolling, it really doesn't matter. Those actually crack me up. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day.